Thanks for joining me. Welcome to today's ritual.
Hey fam, welcome to another ritual. So yesterday my previous set decided to yeet itself when I was cutting onions, so I had to cut it all down. I had that set on for about a week, so I didn't really want to do this, but it is what it is. For this tutorial we are focusing on dots and lines, but instead of using the Glamoured pens for it, we're going to be using so prepared a few things. Obviously these haven't been opened yet. So for the dots we're going to be using a dot and tool. I will pick up the biggest one, which seems to be this one. And we'll be using a brush for the lines. These I just got off Temu. Use this one, which seems to be that one. Okay, that is our dots and our brush. For this mani, we are going to be using Violet Flush and Tidal Turn. The colours are going to be alternating, so it's going to be a bit different than how I usually do them. I'll try to clean this as much as I could. The thing is, I've just realised as I started recording, actually when I started putting everything together, this is my last seal. I don't have any more. There's probably about maybe a third to a half left, so it should be okay for this mani. Should be. That's the operative word that we're using in this scenario. So I've already done some nail tips, so these are the ballerina ones. I've put them on the stands and I've buffed them lightly as well, so they're pretty much ready to go for us to attach the dip on. So things are going to be a bit different how I normally do things. So we are going to have, well, you'll see what happens, but we're going to have one colour as the base and the other colour as the base on the other one, and then in terms of the dots and lines, that's going to alternate on each one. So let's get started. We'll do Violet Flush first. So if you guys didn't know, Tidal Turn is actually a temperature changing colour. So how this behaves is, you know, your guess is as good as mine, to be honest. Yeah, we also need a scoop because we're going to be not dipping it the other way around. So with base, we want to have that really thin. Honestly, this is such a gorgeous colour. So this one was Violet Flush. And to be honest, I have never done dots and lines with dip before. I usually use the Glamoured pen, so you are learning with me on this one. That's the first coat of Violet Flush done. Oh wow, look at this. Just gonna mix it a bit because it's a really dense powder. So good. Oh my gosh. And you guys are seeing this. This is becoming an epic fail right now. I didn't want to do it that way just because, like, oh man, that sucks. Yeah, so if you see on my finger that dust, that's the colour it changes to. I can't believe I just got all of that. Ah. Just, oh my god, that's wasted so much of it. That's help. Not really. It's because the powder's like so dense compared to the other one. Anyway, we are moving on. Oh, that's so sad that I wasted that much powder. You live and you learn. See, this is me. The thing is, I've never used, like, the only time I've used them has been for swatches. Note to self, if we're using a dense colour, it needs to be dipped. Dense colours are usually anything that has anything different in the pigment. So, like the Galaxy colours, they're quite dense. The glow in the dark ones, they are as well. So yeah, it's just something to be mindful of when you're using different colours and how they behave. And just remember, you want to make these coats like real thin. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing 2 of each coat, and then we're going to put seal down, buff it down, and then we're going to get on to the nail art side of things. I'm actually getting onto this quite early because, like, I was not even planning to do another set anytime soon. The powder room collection just came out yesterday. Was early access, so I've got those colours. Just waiting for them to be shipped, but no doubt because they are new colours and they're in demand with everybody, it's going to take a while before they get here in little old New Zealand. So my plan originally was going to be using a single colour of one of that collection for the next mani, but since the nails kind of like broke and came off earlier, had to change that plan, and because of this nail art series, I was thinking maybe I could just use what I've got next coming up, which was the dot and line ritual, which we're doing now. I did have some pre-picked colours, but I didn't really want to go with those because it wasn't. So basically, I told Copilot all the colours I had, and to pick colours for me, colours that I haven't used before, and it did it. But the designs and colours they've picked are quite bland, and so this one I had to really think about. And I really love this purple, so I really wanted to use it. And then I was thinking, what can I use it with? I've been wanting to use the temperature changing colours for ages, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet, so I thought, man, let's use it on this one. Alright, so that's that for now. Okay, back to title turn. It's me brush. To be honest, with title turn, I'm still gonna do it because it's real dense. Okay, that's title turn done for now. The next colour we're going to be using will be title turn, but it's going to be a while before we get there. Alright, so what we want to do from here, so we've got 2 layers of each colour on each tip. We're going to be sealing it, and then we're going to be buffing to make it smooth, so when we do the dots and lines, it's going to be like a real smooth palette to put that on. So let's get started. And like I said before, I don't have that much seal, so I'm really hoping this is going to stretch for this mani. I'm trying to... This one's really good. That's something. So there's a lot of that ones. I think it's good things. Alright, let's get on to doing this nail art. How I was gonna do it was sprinkle the dip on top, but with Tidal Turn, because it's so dense, that's not gonna work, so we're gonna have to dip it. Alright, so we'll just put a bit of base on here. And we'll see what happens. That should be okay. Looks a little bit better that way. Alright. Let's try this one. Oh my god. This is not what I wanted to happen at all. Oh, this isn't even very wide. Let's try it again. Oh man, what is happening? Seriously. Obviously, straight lines is not my forte. But you get it just right. See, if you were like spreading the dip on top of it, it would have been so much different. I'm gonna try that again. That's better. I never said I was good at doing the lines. But if you don't experiment, you don't know, right? Alright. This one's actually a tiny bit more intricate. So hopefully we get it. Yeah, it's not going to work how I want it to work. So we might just do something different instead. This has been an epic fail. Okay. I'm laughing because this has been such a fail. And it's mainly because how dense tidal turn is. Alright. Let's switch gears. And I'll go to flash, sorry. Pardon me. Oh, I wasn't going to do that, was I? Oh, it's too late now. I've already done it. Oh my gosh. And you know what? I did it on the wrong one too. I swear, this has just been like fail after fail. I mean, there is a way I could save that, but to be honest, we'll just leave it as is. We'll just change things around. I'm not too bothered about how it turns out because, you know, it's more of a tutorial showing you how to do it. And I'm not perfect, so, and I don't claim to be. And keeping in mind this is the first time I've done this type of nail art before. So I am going to make human mistakes, as you do. I'm dipping it because the base dries so quickly. Alright, that's pretty much it now. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but you get the gist on how we're doing things. Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to seal these. We're going to put a coat of clear on, lightly buff the clear, and then we'll be getting into seal and glue, so we're nearly at the end. We can see what these actually look like. I mean, it's not horrible. I'm a person that's not really about perfection. The reason I did it that way is because we won't have that residual powder for when we do clear. Or so I hope. No. Oh, kind of did. Probably from underneath. Let's go. This is a seal. Okay, we're gonna do our last seal and glue. Even though I'm not like overly happy with how the design turned out, I'm okay. I'm okay with it overall. That's what experimenting's all about. Nothing's perfect, right? Oh, Jesus. Alright, seal done. Alright, so waiting 3 minutes for that to dry, and then we'll do the next coat of glue. Alright, that's the last one. So we just wait for that glue to dry for 5 minutes, and then that one's completely done. So this is our menu. I mean, to be honest, it's not one of the better ones I've done in terms of design, because this is the first time I've done one like this. But it's not completely horrible. It's still a really good mani in my books. And the thing is, like, if you're trying something for the first time, you can't expect it to be perfect. But yeah, hopefully this tutorial is helpful for you guys for doing your own dot and line rituals. As always, thanks for watching.
That's today's ritual. And thanks for joining me. The next ritual is waiting.